A blessing is a touch of God. When we ask God to bless us, we're asking Him to touch us in a special and unique way. This past Friday, everybody around the world received the loving touch of God through Pope Francis' blessing. Hello, St. Michael's family. I'm Father Sebastian, and I would like to take this opportunity to share with you my personal interpretation of what we witnessed on Friday, March 27. For me, this simple yet moving ceremony was a lesson on humility, as well as a reminder for us to see God as a Father who is attentive to the needs of all His children. After sun sets and in the middle of rain, Pope Francis appears walking by himself toward the presidential chair. Such unique moment reminded me when Moses, on behalf of the Israelites, faced God to implore for mercy on them. As the Pope walked, I could see Moses on his way to meet God to plead His help and strength for us as we go through this global crisis. There He is, the chosen one by God, on whom authority rests, to mediate for the flock that has been entrusted to His care. After his meaningful reflection, the Pope prepares himself to meet God, to have an intimate dialogue with Him. When preparing for such moment, Francis removes his sukkero, honoring God's supremacy and acknowledging His majestic presence in the Blessed Sacrament. Right at that moment, the Pope strips away from his authority, becoming one like us, a sheep. The lesson on humility takes place in this act. Since Francis, on our behalf, acknowledged our human incapacity to handle everything by ourselves, and finally accepting that nothing is impossible for God. If you ask me, what have you learned from all this? I would say, I have learned to lay down my pride and desire to have all under control. I have been also reminded that it is better to let God be God and trust His ways, even when they do not make sense to me. Jesus, I trust in You. God bless.